A decade after entering university in the hopes of becoming a teacher, Irini Balyaka is juggling jobs to pay bills as Greece faced a deep economic slump, a pandemic, and cost of living crisis ensued, leaving her no closer to that ambition. I would not want to leave. Everyone is here, my family, my companions, my friends. But the last 2 years I have caught myself thinking about it. There are days when I come back from a 12-hour shift, my partner the same, and we calculate what we made during those 12 hours compared to other European countries, and I get depressed. I feel a sense of futility. That is the basic feeling, futility.
Η βασική αίσθηση ότι υπάρχει μετεότητα. Νομίζω ότι η Ελλάδα σε κρατά σε μια στασιμότητα.
I think Greece keeps you in a state of stagnation because of the bad or few opportunities it gives you, which does not give you the motivation to move forward. Just knowing that even if I get my degree, I won't be paid as a graduate in 90% of the jobs out there is nullifying in itself. For many young Greeks, finding suitable work is tough. Greece's dire demographic problems mean young voters are only a small part of the electorate, at around 18%, but politicians cannot afford to be indifferent. In March, after Greece's deadliest train crash killed 57 people, most of them students, thousands of youth took to the streets in the biggest anti-government protests in years. What kind of society do we live in? It does not offer me anything. It takes and takes. Our parents sacrificed so many things, basic things, so we could study here, so that we could have a better future. And we succeeded. We got into university with dreams, with will, with tenacity, in order to make this society better through our studies. And all of a sudden this comes along and takes all your dreams, everything. You feel rage and you have to fight, because nothing is given to us easily. We have to fight for it every day. Wooing under 30s like Balyaka is proving a challenge for parties across the spectrum ahead of the May 21st vote, with political pledges seen as falling short for a generation that will be vital to Greece's economic outlook as its population ages. A new electoral system means an outright winner is unlikely on Sunday, making every vote count. Opinion polls showed the ruling conservative New Democracy Party ahead of the leftist Syriza overall. Among young voters, left-wing opposition parties tend to be more popular, but many remain undecided. If elected, Syriza says it will abolish university entry requirements, while New Democracy has promised a €150 benefit when someone turns 18. Lamprini Rory, assistant professor of political analysis at Athens University, says that like Balyaka, most of her students work, and that will mark their political identity in the future.
Politicians want to feel close to the youth because the youth symbolizes the future and hope, so they cannot be indifferent. But also, given the fact that during the crisis we have had almost 500,000 of people, the majority of who were young people, leaving the country, exiting in order to find better opportunities and better living conditions abroad, I think they don't have now this luxury of being indifferent towards the young generation.
Inflation and economic growth are the issues foremost on their minds, and while 82% of young Greeks say they intend to vote, only 35% believe elections can improve things, a survey by Itiron think tank found. While the economy is forecast to grow by 2.3% this year and unemployment has eased to 10%, nearly a quarter of those under 24 are jobless, and 14% of those under 30 are severely materially or socially deprived, according to Eurostat, both figures more than double the EU average. Economists say the scarring effects of lost income, skills, and productivity suffered in earlier years will likely last a lifetime and could spell problems for state finances down the line, with an aging and shrinking population worsened by an exodus of nearly 500,000 skilled young Greeks during the crisis.